Hello traders, good day, Vladimir here. This is the live market review, daily market review, 6th of June 2017. Well, it seems that the market is waiting for the elections in the UK, especially with all the rumors coming there. That's what's making the pound dollar ranging and zigzagging back and forth, and so that's with all the pound pairs. The rumors from there are serious, and well, a lot would probably depend on that as well. What would come from the UK? Will they actually be able to make one more surprise? We'll see. Just a short period to go, and we will know the answer. But until then, there are many interesting things happening, so let's start to cover them. New Zealand dollar has reached a level we have been talking about for a while. We are next to the trend line almost from the daily. And on the 4-hour chart, we are actually crossing here. You can see we are right next to 261.8 of the special cycle. Special triple cycle called. The name is not really important. The idea is the same. That was a double cycle by itself. And that's a double cycle by itself. They all bring us to the same zone exactly. Divergence start to show off. So we need to start and potentially look for false breaks. We are on great levels, so now we need some patience and see how can we actually get a sell idea. One of the options is the false break to be on a trend line and a false break of horizontal combination, lower lows, sell rallies. Option number 1, 2 false breaks in a row. Option number 2, sorry, 1, 2. So one of this, and then lower lows, sell rallies. Option number 3 is, I lost the count, is making the false break, making the lower lows, but then make sure that the first leg, let me just change the color here. The first leg would be triple or special cycle by itself to be corrected with 2 cycles as well back to 50 zone. Then we can go and look for sells as well. That's all the setups for here, which bring me to the New Zealand and Canadian and its own levels. We are on some monster zone here, duplication of that, and the 4-hour chart triple cycle as well, and the 161.8 as well. So this is what we get here. You can see by yourself the beautiful magnet area we got here. Divergence is there, triple cycle is here, double cycle on the 1-hour chart, everything is there. So what we might get here is a false break of the trend line, and same story exactly, like with the New Zealand dollar. 2 false breaks, that's what we need. Okay, 2 false breaks. That could be horizontal, that could be trend line, false break, whatever comes, very welcome for us, and it looks good. There is a chance that this pair going to go through that and take us to own a 99 area, which would still be acceptable, as this is still next to the high of all times here of 2016, sorry. So it's still doable, it's still possible to get it right here before we get a crash. So as for now, we do remain long. Once we get there and we start to get false breaks, that's time to cash out the longs and get ready for possible sells. So that's for the New Zealandian CAD, which looks very interesting setup as well, which brings me back to the Aussie versus the Kiwi. That's not good. Aussie versus the Kiwi, which bring me to the conclusion that most likely the pair will try to get the 103, maybe even slightly lower. That's a possibility here. It did break through the 100, didn't stop there, just made a pull back and retrace down, and now it's fighting this area. So we would really be grateful if we can get this move down towards the 103 and slightly lower area, where from I believe we are going to bottom for a long time, for a serious reversal to here, and probably then for all new highs in general. So as for now, no clear setups we really want to trade here, but for sure want to follow. And why we currently don't have any setup to trade here? For one reason, we didn't have any convergence yet. No convergences combined, therefore no really good setup there. And for investment, this level would be just a dream to go long. And also it would be, by the way, the bottom of the weekly chart. Okay, this one right here would be really amazing for longs. Which bring me to the Euro Kiwi, again New Zealandian pair, but a really interesting opportunity coming there as well. Here we are, we still potentially going long after that small corrective movement. We got this move up. We are now building the correction down, and the correction is building beautifully. Here we go, and taking us to 61.8. Trend line is right there, 61.8 right there, bullish hidden divergence right there. This is level number 1 to watch. This is level number 2 to watch. This is level number 3. Big chance that level number 1 would be respected, and here is why. Because we got a false break right here, we might get a false break right here, and start the move up. Very big probability for that. On the 4-hour chart, we get some interesting combo here with the divergences, with the cycles. Magnet zone for the short cycle here. Let's go over it. It's actually, it will be 1-hour chart cycle, to be honest, not the 4-hour. We got the magnetic zone right here. Very interesting area coming. Bullish divergence on the moving averages on the 1-hour chart. If we drop this area, this is a continuing divergence as well. Where from we can go and start looking for the buy. Same story, falls, breaks, higher highs, pullback, and long. Okay, start watch that. It's happening. I believe we are coming to this very area. If we ask Mr. Crystal Ball where is the best for us to go and look for these possible longs, and we get the answer right here. 9, 10, 11 are classical days for potential stop on the bottom, and it's coming. We have the 6 for today, and the next we have actually 7 the middle class. So 9, 10, 11, that's our days for well, very, very, very powerful reversal. And that's why I believe it's coming, and it's building up. In a few days, with the false breaks to complete, we got it right there. By the way, if we get a New Zealandian dollar, we got a beautiful long buy for today, right from the supportive area. But you see the levels we reached, and you see the potential bottoms to start as well. We had the dates on the beginning of the months, which stopped it for the short term. But now we have the next important days again, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. So this period coming would be amazing. Okay, so 2-3 more days to create the false breaks, to complete all this craziness. And we actually reach this period where from sells should take place. And same for all the New Zealand pairs we can analyze. Next one on the list, Oz versus the franc, bounced amazingly from the level we have been talking about for a while. Our idea remains bullish. So as long as this bottom holds, of course, we are in buy mode, and I would expect a continuation here. Bullish hidden divergence from here, supportive area, psychological zone. As long as it holds, we are aiming to the zone of 38 to 50 right here. At least, and after that, even further. So every drop down, look for the buy opportunities there. That's here. Now, let's see the next one. Where is my next one? Oh, EuroCAD. Also very interesting opportunity. The monster level we have for the EuroCAD is just slightly higher right here, 154. If we can get there, that would be simply amazing. And currently what we have is little trend line holding it. So every time we can get closer, it's an amazing buy opportunity. On the 1 hour chart, we had false break on the top, false break potentially to be created on the bottom. So if we really can get this, that's an amazing buy. But we already are in a false break here, so this is a small range for us, and we might expect the continuation further down up as well. So as long as this trend line holds, the bullish pressure remains on, and we expect it to go and get the 154 for us, or at least the 153 zone. And that's another interesting opportunity. All the pound pairs and the euro crosses, I don't see any reason to deal with them simply because of the elections to come. And the last one I have on my list is the Aussie versus the yen, which seems behaving like it will want to go and get the 61A retested, and that's around the 80 level. We have this cycle and we have this cycle combos. This is the 4-hour chart cycle. So that becomes interesting. We have lower highs going here. It's still holding. Not really lower lows since this one is holding, but that's a really interesting range created for us. So if we can get it closer to the top of the range, we might be looking for the new opportunities for sells, aiming the 80. As long as this trend line holds and these highs hold, I wouldn't trade this, I would trade the next one as important resistance. Every rally we could consider to look for the sell setups to form. That would be all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow. Yours, Vladimir.